Hi, my name's Bob Muyskerm. I go by Muyskerm on the internet. I stream mostly community games, anything multiplayer, and I also play battle royales, because everyone does. So I actually originally got into video creation because I was just randomly assigned freshman roommates with the guy who would later become Markiplier. Mark and I played Guitar Hero. I showed him Call of Duty. He wasn't interested, but we sort of just became friends and gamed together. And when he started making YouTube videos and started doing charity streams, he just sort of started inviting me and some other friends to participate, and it was fun. It was kind of what I had always dreamed about doing when I was a kid, playing video games as a job. But yeah, he taught me how to edit videos. He taught me how to set up a gaming computer. He taught me lots of things, and he got me started on making my own content. And yeah, so it's mostly thanks to Mark. The thing that really keeps me interested in streaming and really gets me excited is really the community of it. It's people who meet friends, people who meet significant others. I've been a part of several wedding proposals, which is insane. But it's people who met because of my streams or because of things that I've done with friends on their platforms. And they met the person they wanted to marry, and they wanted, us to be a part of that. Some of them were on stage at conventions. One of them was live on stream during like a community gaming night. And that the connections that people make, the friendships that I've made. I have friends all around the world that I've met just because I've been playing games online and trying to meet people and trying to have a good time. So that community is just incredible, the kind of interpersonal connections you can build. And the other side of that is the power that the community has. I do a lot of charity streams, and when my viewers get together and I pick an organization that's meaningful to me for some reason or that I think is a good cause, they will rally like crazy. They will donate money way more generously than I would have ever expected, and they will invite anyone who will listen to come and join and raise money for the cause or just hang out and have a good time and spread awareness. We've raised tens of thousands of dollars. I haven't done any of it. The community has raised tens of thousands of dollars, and just because I have asked them if they would be generous and invited them to participate. So it's incredible, the connections, and it's also incredible the sort of power that communities online can have these days. I really don't see streaming or YouTube or any sort of content creation as my lifelong career. It's been a really fun way to sort of build a network of people. I've especially gotten to know a lot of people in the tech industry, in the gaming industry, but also in the charity sphere and sort of at different nonprofits and doing different charitable fundraising, different aspects of that. And since I was in college, I've really always sort of dreamed of either operating my own or working for a really great nonprofit, working on marketing and fundraising for a mission that I find personally inspiring. And there's a lot of different sorts of missions that I could see myself getting behind. I'm very passionate about education. I'm very passionate about a lot of different medical research. Alzheimer's specifically is something my family has experienced. And I see myself using this as a platform to get into that sphere and to use the skills I've learned from streaming and creating content to go to one of these organizations and help them, leverage online communities and bring streamers and content creators into their network of fundraisers, and really, help an organization take advantage of the huge opportunity that the internet has created for nonprofits and for fundraising. Honestly, a lot of it's still video games. My wife and I game together a fair amount. We play, like farming simulators and fun little casual things. But aside from that, pretty much spending time with my wife and my dog. Going out, especially, we're new. We live in California now, which is still relatively new for us, but it's beautiful here. It gets pretty hot, but in the mornings and the evenings when the temperature is nice, there's just so many fantastic parks and, paths and places to go take the dog on a walk or whatever. It's beautiful. So gaming, and then basically the opposite, outdoors as much as possible. So I've gotten to do a lot of stuff that was really like childhood dream stuff. I mean, going to gaming conventions, going to studios, to tour studios and to see games in development. I've gotten to play games before anyone else and gone to release parties. Like, there's been a lot of stuff that's I always would have wanted to do as a kid. But I think the thing I'm most proud of, and one of the events I've had the most fun planning and participating in, was actually a charity stream that started off as an idea that my wife had, and we talked about it, and we talked about it with some friends, and it turned into this a whole weekend of custom PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds matches, where my wife and I and other friends were on camera hosting the stream, sort of shoutcasting it like it was a big esports event, and community members played in teams of 4 in all these crazy game modes, and we got to make up the game modes, and we got to do all the giveaways, and we got to really take all the glory. It was a great event, both because we had a lot of people participate and it was super fun to watch and to be a part of, but also because we ended up raising $28,000 in one weekend for the AVerMedia charity. The event was hosted out of their headquarters, and we coordinated with them in planning it, and it just turned out to be an amazingly fun weekend with a bunch of friends, and an amazingly successful event where we got to raise money playing a game that we love, for a cause that was really important and meaningful to us. Because the AVerMedia charity, what they do basically is they enable people with disabilities to game, so that they can hang out with their friends and enjoy gaming just like everyone else does. And it's just such a great cause, and yeah, I'm very proud of that weekend, and it's just a great memory. The tip I would give to someone is, make sure you're streaming because you like streaming and because you have a good time, because it's going into streaming to get famous or to make money or to be the next ninja or whoever is like playing high school basketball so you can be an NBA star. It's entirely possible that you're the next huge streamer, but it's way more likely that you're not going to be famous, you're not going to be a millionaire. But if you have fun doing it, streaming's a really great hobby. It's a great way to meet friends, it's a great way to build a community, and you can do charity streams, or you can do events in real life with your friends where you get together and play games, and there's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do that can grow out of being a streamer and doing it. But if you don't have fun doing it, if you're just trying to do it to get clout or money or whatever, one, it's a waste of time because it's not likely to succeed, and two, why don't you go do something that you do enjoy? If it's not streaming, there must be something that you really love that you could spend your time and energy. I keep doing streaming because it's fun, and it's a living, and I earn my rent checks from streaming and everything. But also, it's really fun. I would play games, I would stream games even if I didn't get paid. So that's why it's not a chore. It's always a joy for me to go live and to play games and hang out. So do it for fun. Don't do it for money.